All right, the next few videos I'm going to pretty much explain a little bit about my products and the formulas and why people should take them and what's the unique selling points and about about the work that I do, and to make it easier for anyone that would like to explain to others about these formulas. So basically, to give an overview about Native Mystic and how it started, it's built through pretty much, I would say, 2.5 decades of my own inner growth and personal development journey on exploration and also observation of the natural food industry, the natural supplement industry, a lot of trials on myself, a lot of different protocols and methodologies of alternative healing that I've tried on myself in several different countries around the world. I utilize basically knowledge from traditional Chinese medicine, Ayurvedic medicine, which is Indian medicine, and Thai traditional medicine. Also involve biblical remedies, so herbs from biblical times, and also Amazonian herbs and wisdom. The intention pretty much is to properly utilize all these tools and wisdom and knowledge that has been used for generations and generations to enhance human evolution, consciousness, and physical well-being. The purity and integrity of the ingredients is my first and foremost priority in selecting, handpicking pretty much the ingredients that I use. And they're all mostly sourced from small scale production, or from the actual farmers that create. Some of my formulas are actually made by custom made for me by friends, specific farmers that grow biodynamically, that I know who they are personally and where their consciousness is, and where their heart is. So that being said, a lot of the product, a lot of the formula, a lot of the ingredients can take even a year sometimes to have the exact ingredient as I like it and as I want it, and I'll wait for that. That's just about the quality first. It's about making connection with the manufacturers, with the people that grow, and really handpicking. And you know what? It's very there's so much offered out there, and the ones that are quality are very minimal. You can literally count them on one hand. And I've been through a lot of sourcing and years of sourcing, and I confronted a lot of companies that are just there for the profits, while I'm there for the quality and the effectiveness, and that the ingredient is exactly what they say it is, and not just like a wannabe or something like that. The formulas that I make, I so I did studies herbs, and did study a lot of self development, mostly, that brought me to a point where I can let go and trust the abilities to tune into the herbs themselves, because I believe that an herb is an entity with a consciousness and a wisdom and a knowledge, and for me, it's to trust that the plant and nature knows better than me versus the other way around. And my formulas are formulated using intuition, and pretty much I would write down the formula that I want, or write down first of all the intention, what I want this formula to produce, and then I would write down the ingredients after research, and literally I would just feel and tune in how much of each ingredient this formula is calling for, and I recheck myself over and over. I did that for every formula about 3 or 4, sometimes 7 times, and I would get the same numbers. So something's happening here once I put my trust in the plants themselves. We're based on, I would call it a grassroots approach to what I'm doing. A lot of my formulas require really hands-on involvement, and aside, like I said, from from adding the ingredients using intuition, there's specific techniques that I use that are very, very different and custom from traditional manufacturing, or just like outsourcing production and not really caring about the processes themselves. For me, it's very much hands-on. And for instance, we use different frequencies, healing frequencies, orgone energy, crystals, prayers, pyramid energy. There's a big research in Russia where they erected huge pyramids in an area, and people went there and would heal from cancer, diabetes, all kind of conditions. They would bring water and charge it under the pyramid. So there's a huge research around pyramid in terms of enhancing and preserving the the quality of whatever is kept inside of it. So I have about 5 or 6 different pyramids in the studio, and all the products and the herbs and the ingredients are charged under pyramids 24/7. And I put different frequencies and sound frequencies and different frequencies that resonate, that are targeted at healing specific things in the body. I uh, I put that in the background in the studio all the time, so it's infusing it's basically catering to the energetic component of the plant versus just the physical. I use a very high grade monoatomic gold, or ormus, that's custom made for me, and it enhances the conductivity and the communication between the herbs, and potentiates, meaning it enhances the effectiveness of the herbs. Um, okay, this is the introduction, and next I'm going to do another video and go through product by product.